time we give back. Sow a seed and show someone where love's at. Even if you don't give a dime, give your heart and share your time. Help somebody else in life. Give back. Let's give back.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is our 10th year anniversary to the National Give Back for Kids campaign. 10 years of service we are celebrating tonight. And we are going to celebrate not only by having our gala here, acknowledging some of the superheroes that have blessed us and have worked with us over the last 10 years, but we will also be giving you, the audience outside, yes, you out there, opportunity to join us in this evening's event.
Some of you have been there. We have the Girl Scouts, the Cub Scouts. We also have a STEP program, which is, on Saturdays. And also we have the archery program. So what our goal has been is to bring new programs to the kids that are at PS 463, and it's really about exposing them to things that they may not have that opportunity to get exposed to, on a normal basis. And then lastly, we have the Urban Superhero Awards, which I was one of the recipients. I was surprised about that one, but I'm thankful. But a number of you here are recipients of that award, and it truly is about honoring those heroes in our community that don't get recognized at all. They're the coaches that come in on Saturday with the students, or they have a particular program that's really geared towards the youth, and we're honoring them. So when you get a chance, up here at the table are the posters of all the superheroes that have been honored. So please take a look. So now I want to take time out to thank our board. You heard or you saw us coming in. They have been around, loyal board members for the last 10 years. And we thank you for all of your support, as well as those that are on the committee to make this night happen. So at this moment, if you were on a committee and on the board, please stand so we can give you another round of applause for all the work that you have done. There's Christina, Pat, Don is standing up, Lisa, yes. We thank you. Now, leading up to this week, I do a lot of these events, but this time I'm a part of it, and I have to say, I was moved in the last week on the generous support of friends and family that really came forward in support of our organization. As you know, this is a fundraiser, and we have donations that have been coming through online, people that have been hearing about it that could not be here but were able to support. So we're truly grateful for that support that we've had. And I was touched to see the support of my extended family that's here in the room, my Jack and Jill family, the Links, the Alphas, of course, Alpha Fraternity, Greenwich Academy, our other extended family, and our family and friends and business colleagues and other nonprofit organizations. Because again, for those of you that have a nonprofit or you're involved in a business, you cannot do this alone, so I thank you all for your support. And I also want to say it's by no accident that you're here tonight, because again, this all got started by a vision and a dream, and that's why we're here. And I really am thankful for you in coming here. So in closing, what I would like to say as a board member and the chair of this evening from the bottom of my heart, if you're moved by what you see tonight, I already had some people telling me, why didn't you tell me about all this? Sometimes it's overwhelming when you're a mom, you're working, and you're also doing all these other things. It may not be, the conversation up front, but I tell you, I've been talking a lot about it lately, and we do need volunteers. If you want to give back or volunteer, there are a number of opportunities. We are actually looking at our board, so there's probably going to be board opportunities as well. And I know some people have expressed that, so please reach out. We need skill sets, accounting, project management, any type of skill you have, just check with us. I'm sure that we can match you up with an opportunity with our organization. And lastly, I want to thank our sponsors. I just remember Hosea saying, we need sponsors, and I was wondering who that was going to be. And we've been blessed to have sponsors like Susan Eiffel, who's not here tonight. She actually, I believe, Hosea was the first one that gave money to our organization when we first started. She was. I always know about the money, right? She did, 10 years ago. Fernando Brin, the Brin Group, that is mi familia, mi primo. De Puerto Rico, the Brin side is here, and I thank you. I thank you for that. Yes, let's, come on, cousin. Love you. Love you too. Michael Blake is here, and I want to thank you as well from the bottom of our hearts for your support. Mercy College. We do everything at Mercy College. Thank you. Where is Scorpio? Cecil and Scorpio. Thank you very much. My good friend from Pepsi is there, and I can't tell you how long the years friendship that we've had, that Mercy is still supporting us, and we thank you for that. And the Van Wagner Group. Van Wagner is another sponsor, and that's it.
And one of our honorees today is the beautiful, glamorous, you already know her, I don't even have to tell you her name, Brenda Blackmoon. Yes, thank you so much. How did you feel tonight?
Oh my God, I cannot believe it's been 10 years. I mean, when it was first talked about, I'll never forget, one of the board members, Scotty Pierce, was talking about it. And of course I said, sign me up, I'm ready to do whatever you want me to do. And I will add whatever name, whatever you want me to do. And going to the event in the beginning, in the early years, and seeing the people and seeing how everyone wanted to do something, because after all, it's about the kids. And being a parent, of course, I certainly understand. But anybody who doesn't want to give the kids, I mean, really, who has time for them, right? But to see how it's grown and to see the support that continues and how hardworking everyone is, it's just, oh my God, Jose and his family and all the board members, it's such a blessing, and that's what everyone talks about, is the blessings that have come to them and how they share that. It's wonderful.
Now, watching organizations come and go, and this one being able to sustain for 10 years, what testimony do you think that says about Hosea and his family?
That means they're doing the right thing, and that means that they are growing and they're giving. They're doing what they say. They're giving back. And whenever you do that, I always say, it's not what you get, it's what you give that counts. And whenever you give to someone, you get it back.
Amen.
And you don't give it with the expectations of, I'm going to get something. But when you just give, it always comes back to you tenfold.
Yes. Well, she didn't give a speech, but that was a mouthful. We thank you so much, Brenda Blackman, for doing what you do so that we can acknowledge the work that you do so that you can actually be a contributor to all the things that we're doing as well as a community.
I feel like I never give enough, but I'll tell you what, you can give more. Remember, he told you where to go, so keep doing it.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, guys, we'll be back.
Thank you.
Yes, you're beautiful. Thank you, my
God
dear.
bless.
Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow.
My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Hey everyone, so we're back with one of our honorees. Hey, you gave such an inspirational speech. Thank you so much. What did it feel like tonight to be acknowledged, and what does it mean to give back to you?
It's fantastic. This night is a very great night. I know that Hosea and Rachel worked so hard to get this 10-year in, but more importantly, I am honored. I'm honored to be recognized for the support that I give. And this is what we got to do for the rest of our lives, plain and simple. Yeah, this is what we got to do.
So we've been saying a lot of that tonight, that this is what we have to do. But I don't think that we tell our folks why we have to do it. We're just encouraging folks to donate and give back. But why do you think it's important for us to give back?
That's the survival of our own community. In order for us, I mentioned that we have the power in our one breath to breathe life and transform generations. All it takes is one breath. And you could breathe life in many ways. Even saying hello, giving somebody a hug, telling somebody they look gorgeous. All of those things are very important. And if we could just do that, it makes a difference. So when we say giving, we're not just talking about money. Give an older person in the community an opportunity, maybe help them across the street, open up a door for assistance walking through the doors. When people are disrespecting our community, we need to be able to do that as well. The men in the community have to stop young people from doing things that are not correct.
So why do you think we have lost the simplicity of giving back? Why do you think when we think about it, it's on a grand level and we forget how to just do it on a one-on-one level?
Well, one of the things, my book is entitled The Power in One Breath. It's a 12-step game plan to breathe life and transform America's hoods. The hoods is a broken product. They done took the neighbor out of neighborhood, the sister out of sisterhood, the brother out of brotherhood, and made it the hood. And there's different rules and laws with the hood. And when I was coming up, and you coming up, brotherhood and sisterhood, neighbors, we talk to each other. You know, good morning on the elevator. Hello there, how are you doing? Can I help you with that? Those are just simple things that we have to start doing.
And we're missing it. Do you think that it would be effective if we started doing those simple things again?
That very simple thing, trust me. It's so beautiful, you know. The word respect means to look again. I see you, in the African term. I see you, my brother, I see you, my sister. If we start doing that, let's start there. And you know, we oftentimes talk about the police officers in our community. The one way, if we don't speak to our own little grandparents and mothers, and they see us doing that and talking any kind of way around us, then that's why they don't respect us. So we got to start that first. And I'm really going to push that, especially when you talk about giving. That's how we breathe life into each other. That's all it takes.
Because it only takes one
breath to breathe life.
Yes.
So I always tell people when I go into, I say one breath, they say breathe life. And we both, with that, we could transform generations.
Amen. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to our camera today.
Okay.
Have a good night. Yes.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. Nice job.
Yes. Thank you. Hey, so we're back, and we have this charming gentleman in this beautiful blazer that I had to get on the camera and ask him what were his thoughts about tonight's event.
Oh my God, it was everything I thought it would be and more. The Give Back Foundation has always supported my organization with the Tap Takeover Harlem. We've been on the show with Jason E. Bernard, Jason Samuel Smith, talk about the resurgence of tap dancing in the community. And I gotta give it to the Give Back campaign. They always showcase all the work that we're doing. I'm excited about working with them in the future with the Jaya boards. Came out with some new technology that's gonna revolutionize tap. But Hosea and Rachel and Becca has done a phenomenal job with this organization, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
How important is tap to the dance community?
It's huge. It's not just to the dance community, it's to our own African American.
Okay, so how important is tap to our dance community?
It's huge because it tells the story of how our ancestors, our dancers, our culture traveled, and how the drums impacted our lives, how that was taken away from us, so we used our body percussion. So to see the young people doing it now, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Do you think they're getting the connection?
Yes, because programs like Give Back Campaign and Tap Takeover Harlem, where we're going around with 150 pairs of shoes and giving a history lesson behind the lesson. So it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Tell them where they can find out about your program.
You can come check us out. We're on Instagram at Tap Takeover Harlem. Also have a website at www.taptakeoverharlem, and you can always go back to the Give Back Campaign.
Amen. Thank you so so much for joining our camera tonight.
Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, so I'm back, and I wanted to ask this beautiful sister that sat at the same table with me, what does it mean to you to give back?
What does it mean to me to give back? It means making children believe that they're bigger and better and amazing, and that someone believes in them and that they can do whatever they set their mind to if they believe in their heart.
How did you feel about coming to tonight's event?
I was honored to be here. I'm humbled by the work that Mr. Gavana does, and you know how he inspires people like me, children, to want to do more and be more. I had a student here tonight that said he was here because of Mr. Gavan, so it was an honor to be here, yeah.
You know you can't say nothing like that and don't elaborate. So you said as a student, Mr. Gavan inspired you to be here. So you are one of his students?
One of my prior students came here, and he said Mr. Gavan inspired him to be here.
Small world, and we're all connected. Thank you so much. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a wonderful time.
Thank you so much. Enjoy.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Hey everyone, so we are back. I know this face looks familiar. I think he's related to one of the Gavans.
Dr. Gerald Gavan and wife Londa Gavan.
Hey everybody.
What does it mean to you guys to give back? And what did you think when your brother came to you and said, I got an idea, me and Rachel want to put together an organization 10 years ago?
Well, it's actually a compilation of what my dad was doing when we were kids, so it wasn't really foreign to me that he would pull something like this off, but the fact that he's continued to do it for 10 years and he's so passionate about it, that is something that's really special. I want to congratulate him and the organization for everything that they've done.
Now, it's something for men to take the lead, but we all know that they can't do anything without their backbone supporting them. So what did it mean to you for your husband and your brother-in-law to be involved with such an organization that takes them outside of the home?
You know what? Because they're very service-oriented, and that's that the compassion is a part of their hearts in terms of the community. Gerald is very involved in our church community. Hosea has always been involved with young people, so it's not foreign to me also. It's what they do. It's what we do as a family. So it's very important. Service is important to us. And that's why I'm very extremely proud of Rachel and Hosea and Rebecca for what they do in the Bronx community, how they give back unselfishly, and we are incredibly proud of them as family members.
Now, we know that we give back because that's what our calling is to do, but what has been the rewards of giving back?
Well, the rewards is just seeing the kids and all the involvement, like the kids that were out here tonight, just seeing everything that they benefit from, that's the reward.
You know, it's very important because they see the fruits of the labor, okay? You see, in Thanksgiving time where they give out turkeys in the community, the programs that they have on Saturday, it's real. It's real for these children, and they're making a difference. There's a legacy because these children will grow up and they will also know the importance of giving back to their communities.
Thank you so much, you guys, for coming on our camera, taking this little time with us. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the night. Yes, go there and shake it. Hey, everyone. So, what do judges look like? What does giving back mean to you, especially as a judge?
Oh, my goodness. Giving back means to be over my court and be just and fair to everyone that comes in there, to truly uphold the principle that everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and I think I do that every day. And I just want to say to Hosea and to Rachel, who have a wonderful program of giving back, I celebrate them on this 10 years. Only a true person from God can have that in their spirit and their soul, and I love them deeply. So together, no matter where we are, they do it their way, and I do it my way in the court.
Amen. So what did tonight, coming here tonight, celebrating 10 years of the Give Back campaign. How did that feel?
Wonderful. You know, it's just a true testament to the people who serve, Hosea and his wife, and all of the board members and everyone that's been there from the very beginning. It was so important for me to be here that October 4th was my birthday. But I told Hosea that I will be at your fundraiser because there's no better birthday celebration than to celebrate with people who are giving back to the community, because our birth and our existence should be to serve the people. So that's why I'm here tonight, and I was here on my birthday because that's truly how to celebrate.
Now, we got to take a look because her 22-year-old daughter helped put this together. So we got to give credit to the children.
That's right. That's right. Yes, ma'am. All praise is due to Allah, I say.
Amen.
For my children who helped me out tonight.
Amen. Sidebar question: what would you like us as a community, especially you being on the job on that type of position and seeing everything that comes through the system? What do you want us as a community? What do you want us as a community to know about what we have to do individually in order to avoid coming to your courtroom?
Right. Well, what I can tell you is, yes, ma'am. A wonderful question. The bottom line is we need to network more. We need to support each other more. We should have no child that doesn't have an internship or a job. We should be able to call one another, pick up the phone. And so when they get to my court, it's because we have failed as a community to have the safeguards in place to call each other and say, listen, I need this. We still haven't mastered making that phone call to each other to avoid these children from being part of the system. Once they get to me, I do the best that I can, but certainly before they get there, if we can network with each other and say this child needs that services, this family needs that, and we could stop it before they even get to my court system, that's what I want. We have to have a network and agree to support each other truly, make the phone call, and make sure we're helping these children.
So all praises be.
That's right.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You so much,
Oh,
sister. Thank
you know we cannot do any type of testimonials without hearing from our founder, Hosea Gavine. Welcome. Thank you so much for having a wonderful evening. How do you feel?
I'm excited. It was delightful. So much love and energy, positive energy. We had a wonderful time. This was great. Thank you for what you've done tonight and your professionalism and the way you engage the audience. I can't wait to see the footage, really.
What does 10 years mean to you?
So I took a deep sigh on that one, right? Because it takes a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of dedication. You have to depend on people, you know, because you can't do this by yourself, right? So we've been fortunate to really identify some really good people to kind of support what we're doing. But for us to get to that next level, we need more. You know, we need to identify more people who believe in this cause, who believe in the power of positive attraction.
So your brother mentioned that this wasn't anything new to you guys because it kind of started from youth with your father. So since it's nothing new, what made you though? Where were you 10 years ago in the house that you said, yo, Rachel, let's do something more?
You know what inspired me? November 8th, 2008, when President Obama won the election, right? So I was walking up to the voting booth where I voted at the time, and I saw the lines and lines and lines of people blocks long to vote. I hadn't seen that kind of positive energy and that kind of intensity and excitement in such a long, since I was like a younger person. And I said, well, you know, if we can do that for this one day, for this one situation, it's still there. That spirit that my brother referred to, that we grew up with, that had been dormant and we hadn't seen in quite some time. Obama's election showed me that it's still there, right? So I wanted to tap into that, and I wanted to make sure that on a national level, because he did on a national level, that we do all we can to keep that energy afloat. And obviously things have not going in the right direction in some respects, but that doesn't mean we can't stop trying, so we will.
So not to put a somber thought on anything, because this is such a positive evening and we want to keep that, but just on another realistic point of view, 10 years ago you came up with the idea because you saw the strength of what an election could do and the strength of the power of people.
Right.
So in this 10 years, seeing the power of people, bringing people together to volunteer their time.
Exactly.
You know, how has it been challenging? Because you know that anything good, Satan ain't too far behind us.
That's
trying
correct.
to. So
That's correct.
how do you guys stay lifted? How do you guys stay encouraged to continue on the fight?
Well, part of it is spiritual, right? It's a force within you. I call him God. Some may call her God, but I call him God, and it's a spirit that drives you and moves you. It's not something that you could, when you're called to do something, it's not even a choice. It's something that you just do because you have to do it. So for me and like my brother, it's something I grew up with, but it's also something within us.
So
And
the obstacles don't matter.
oh, you just keep going ahead. You don't know. There's no say die. There's no quit. There's no I'm too tired. I can't do it anymore. It's on and on and on till the break of dawn, forever and ever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And how have you seen that impact your daughter, the raising of your daughter?
Rebecca is blessed in this respect because she's been around giving people. She's been around positive energy her entire life. People who give back, people who are pouring love into communities, pouring love into our family, pouring love into this type of organization. So we've seen her engaged since she was a little girl. She's been on Thanksgiving, giving away meals on Thanksgiving since she was a little girl. Now she takes the initiative, and now she wants to do more. So that's how we change the world, really. Amen. It's not through us, it's through the children.
What more is there to say? That was it. There's nothing more to say than that. Thank you so much, Hosea, for putting this organization, this campaign together.
And remember, if it's in your heart, do your part. Today's help equals tomorrow's hope. I love our youth. Power to the people.
I see all your smiles and all the tears strolling down on your faces. But I know all the while it's gonna be okay, yes it is. Just open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. The sun is soon to shine. Aim your arrow high and keep reaching for the sky. It's time we give back. Sow a seed and show someone where love's at. Even if you don't give a dime, give your heart and share your time. Help somebody else.
Your girls have been with you through every moment of your life. They were with you when you felt unbreakable, and with you when you had your heart broken. They were with you when you shared your love with the world, and with you when she became your world. They're still with you right now. But how well do you know them?
Lift every voice and sing.
Michael Blake was responsible for the grassroots efforts with electing our country's first African-American president, Barack Obama. Currently, he is an assemblyman in the 79th District in the Bronx and is the vice chair for the Democratic National Committee. He's also my godfather.